Welcome back. What do all acids and bases in common? Okay, let's start with acids. We have learned that all acids generate hydrogen gas on reacting with metals. So, hydrogen is common to all acids. When acid is dissolved in water, the hydrogen present in acid separate out as positively charged hydrogen ion, H+, and enters the solution as H plus aqueous ions. On the basis of this, acid can be defined as a substance which dissociates or ionizes on dissolving in water to produce hydrogen ion, that is H plus aqueous ions. For example, an aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid dissociates into hydrogen ions and chloride ions. Due to the presence of hydrogen ion, the hydrochloric acid behaves as an acid. You have to note that the hydrogen ions do not exist as H plus ions in solution. It combines with water molecule to form hydronium ion, that is H3O plus ion. H plus H2O giving H3O plus ion. So hydrogen ion must be written as either H plus aqueous ion or H3O plus ion, that is hydronium ion. Now we have to investigate whether all compounds contain hydrogen are acids. For that we have to take solutions of hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, glucose, alcohol, etc. Arrange cork and two nails just as shown in the figure. Connect the nails to the two terminals of 6-volt battery through a bulb and a switch. Now pour some dilute hydrochloric acid in the beaker and switch on the current. The bulb will start glowing. Repeat the experiment with sulfuric acid, alcohol and glucose. The bulb will glow when we have taken sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid, but it will not glow when alcohols and glucose are taken. What do you understand from this? This shows that hydrochloric acid solution and sulfuric acid solution conduct electricity, and the electric current is carried through the solution by ions. Since the cation present in acid is H+, this suggests that acid produces hydrogen ion in solution, that is H plus aqueous ions in solution, which is responsible for their acidic properties. On the other hand, the hydrogen contained compounds like glucose and alcohols do not produce hydrogen ion or any other ions in solution. So they do not conduct electricity, and we can say that the solutions of glucose and alcohols do not show acidic character because the hydrogen does not separate out as hydrogen ions. Next one. Distilled water does not conduct electricity because it does not contain any ionic compound dissolved in it. But rainwater conduct electricity. The reason is that when rainwater falling to the earth through atmosphere, carbon dioxide from air get dissolved in water and forms carbonic acid. That is water H2O plus CO2 giving H2CO3, that is carbonic acid. This carbonic acid give hydrogen ion and carbonate ion to rainwater. Due to the presence of these ions, the rainwater conduct electricity. The rainwater may also dissolve other gases such as sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, etc. to form acids, which also help them to conduct electricity. Acids do not show acidic behavior in absence of water. The acidic behavior of acids is due to the presence of hydrogen ion, that is H plus aqueous ion in them. The acids produce hydrogen ions only in the presence of water. So in the absence of water, a substance will not form hydrogen ion and hence will not show its acidic behavior. For better understanding, we can do one experiment. For that, we have to take 1 gram of solid sodium chloride in a clean and dry test tube and set up the apparatus as shown in the figure. Add some concentrated sulfuric acid to the test tube. Now you can see that there is a gas coming out of the delivery tube. The gas is hydrogen chloride gas. How is it formed? By the reaction between sodium chloride and sulfuric acid. That is 2NaCl plus H2SO4 giving Na2SO4 plus 2HCl. Does the gas evolve? first with dry blue litmus paper and then with wet blue litmus paper. You can see the color change of blue litmus to red only to the wet litmus paper. This experiment shows that hydrogen chloride gas does not show acidic behavior in absence of water but show acidic behavior in the presence of water. That is, hydrogen ions in HCl are produced in the presence of water. The separation of H plus ions from HCl molecule cannot occur in absence of water. Next is strong acid and weak acid. An acid which is completely ionized in water and thus produces a large amount of hydrogen ions is called a strong acid. Hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid are examples of strong acids. Strong acids react very rapidly with other substances. They also have high electrical conductivity because of the high concentration of hydrogen ion in the solution. Thus they are called strong electrolytes. Weak acids. An acid which is partially ionized in water and thus produces a small amount of hydrogen ions is called a weak acid. Acetic acid, carbonic acid, sulfurous acid, etc. are examples. Due to a small amount of hydrogen ions present in the weak acids, it reacts quite slowly with other substances. Weak acids have low electrical conductivity because of the low concentration of hydrogen ion in them. We have seen that acids gives H3O plus ions or H plus aqueous ions in water. Let us see what happens when a base is dissolved in water. When base is dissolved in water, it always produces hydroxide ion, that is OH minus ion. Thus, base is a substance which dissolves in water to produce hydroxide ions in solution. For example, sodium hydroxide is a base because it dissolves in water to produce hydroxide ion. NaOH on water, you are getting Na plus aqueous plus OH minus aqueous. A sodium hydroxide solution shows basic behavior due to the presence of hydroxide ion, that is OH minus ion, present in it. KOH, that is potassium hydroxide, is another example of base which dissolves in water to give hydroxide ion. KOH, solid state, dissolves in water to give K plus aqueous ion and OH minus aqueous ion. It is the presence of hydroxide ion in potassium hydroxide solution which impart its basic properties. Next one, magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide dissolves in water to give magnesium ion Mg2 plus ion and 2 OH minus ions. Here also, magnesium hydroxide solution shows basic character due to the presence of hydroxide ion in it. So we can say that a common property for all the bases is that they all produces hydroxide ion when dissolved in water. Mixing an acid or base with water results in decrease in the concentration of ions, that is H3O plus ion for acids and OH minus ion for base per unit volume. Such a process is called dilution and the acid or the base is said to be diluted. Hope you understand everything. Thank you for watching.